Viewers, how are you? Welcome to another Wednesday evening, well, evening here anyway, to another Swarez live stream. We got Adi in the house, we got me here. We're going to entertain you now this evening with something that we've never done before. I don't think, well, maybe once in our entire lives. So we're going to do it again for you very, very shortly. But right now, sit yourselves down comfortably. We're going to go and roll the intro credits. Let's go. Boom! We're back and we are live. Look, yes, I'm real. This is not pre-recorded. Great to see you guys. We're going to do some hellos as we go along, and we've got a really fun-packed evening for you. Lots of stuff to show you. And yeah, we're going to do some hellos. We're going to get going very, very quickly because we've got a lot to do. In fact, I'm not just doing one canvas. Oh no, we're not just doing two. Tonight, we're doing 3 canvases. So now the music has been cued, thank you very much, Adi. Yes, 3 tonight, it's Triptych week. I historically don't do triptychs, probably because it's too difficult to say, to be honest. But anyway, we're going to have a go tonight. I've got them laid out. We're going to introduce ourselves to the cameras. We're going to have a little walk around. And then boom, guys, we're going to get straight on it. But the very first thing I want to do is welcome everybody officially to this Swarez live stream. Now, don't forget, if you've not been here before, this is the first time, please do give us a wave, a shout out. Remember to get those thumbs up going, yes, because we all want to like it, don't we? So the thumbs up really count. So make sure you give us a thumbs up, okay? Look at our cool flashy thumbs up icons. Let's do it, okay? So if you are new here, please ask questions. Well, from why I'm wearing a mask to the paints to inspiration, doesn't matter. Get joined in, okay? That's the rules. Everything else, sit back and enjoy. Right, welcome everybody on YouTube. Hello, good evening, how you doing? And let's welcome our friends on Facebook. Good evening, Facebook. Thank you for joining us live. We'll do some proper hellos in just a minute, but for now, I think let's just make sure the tech is working. So corner cam we've got. Corner cam is a check. Thank you very much. Right, dude, where are we going next? Which one? Let's go on to overhead cam. I think you all seemed to like my pose last week. So I'm going to do another one this week. There we are, lying on the canvases. This is nice to have a bit of a rest, actually. So we're going to go, hey, how you doing? So that's overhead cam. This is the shot of you that's one of my most favourites. And then boom, let's go to PTZ camera. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is how we roll. We're taking it easy and in our stride this evening. Hey. How are you doing? Okay, I better get up now. This is going to be quite difficult because we're both absolutely shattered. Right, let's get up, shall we? And finally, let's go for chest cam. Boom, chest cam is good to go. Thank you very much. If anyone from GoPro is watching, there we go. Please read your emails. Right, okay, let's just get that sorted. Right, so we're back on corner cam. Fantastic. Should we get moving, guys? I think we should. Right, okay. Andy's going to pop and put the extractor on. So my voice may be muted because we have this little problem. So when that happens and suddenly it goes silent, don't panic. Don't write a postcard. We got this. Takes a minute to plug stuff in and out again and just reboot. So let's see what happens. I'm listening to my ear, but I'm sure you'll probably all tell me if my voice is going to disappear. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hey, we're back online. Sorry guys, I just forgot my ear defenders. So I'm just going to grab those. I thought it was noisy. Thanks, mate. Good Lord, I thought the extractor's just gone on and I can't hear anything. And then the hood was going to go on quite well, and I thought, no, definitely something missing. There we go. Oh, found my happy place. Woohoo! Right then, okay, so let's do a few hellos and a few shout-outs, shall we? Oh yes, from the top and in no particular order. We've got Funny Fox, hello, Richard Wills, Henry the Artist is here. Lily of Norway has come back for round 2, thanks for joining us. Pan Illustration has joined us as well, how are you doing? Ian Holmes, good evening, the Rita, Third on Open, Artfish 42, Sherry, Denise, Paul, and we've got Nana Mayer with her pillow collection. We've got Shannon is here, and Cameron is also here as well. This is great, guys. How are you all doing? Candice Colour Arts has just joined us as well. Good evening to you. Let's have a quick roll call on Facebook, you fabulous people. And Mark Buckland, evening Bucky, nice to see you. Sherry Reid, Katerina, hello! Has just said a big hello. Andrew Beveridge, wow! How's everything? Hope you're doing really well. Nice to see you. Some very clients from very early in our art journey. Great people up in Scotland. It's great for you to join us. I hope your good lady's good as well. Right, Anthony's watching, Enemy Wright is watching, and Joseph is watching. Come back for more, yes. And Michelle and Stuart has just joined us. This is great. We've got a party going on, guys. Reef Gaming's joined us as well. I'm super excited. I shouldn't be, because we've been working. I mean, you know when you get, I'm just going to put the gloves on. You know when you get levels of work, and then you think, I just can't possibly fit any more into the days, and then you think, okay, I'll just do a little bit more, and then you times that by 3 or 4. That's where we're at the moment. So it is proper full on at the moment, everybody, which is great and fantastic, and we love it. But of course, I can't do this on my own. It's all very much a team effort. So for the benefit of you guys, I think we should say hello to my esteemed colleague sat outside. Would you like to say hello to everyone, buddy?
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Well, okay, short and sweet. That's fine. We like them. That's fine.
That's me, short and sweet. Actually, no, tall and slightly overweight.
You missed obnoxious, but that's fine. I'm not joking. Right, guys. Okay, so let's resume to chess cam for a moment, and I'll talk you through what we're going to do this evening. All right, so here we go. So we've got 3 canvases, and this is going to form a set that is going to be sold and displayed together. So the purpose now, or rather the aim of what we're going to do, we're going to start over here on the left, and then we're going to gently pull a graded background over to the right hand side, gently rising, okay, from one corner to the other, which is great, and then we're going to move on and we're going to put some highlights across there, and then boom, we're going to come in from the opposite side. So we're going to come in from the top and put some big shapes that come through the middle. It's going to go off to one side, and then we're going to treat the other side in a similar fashion with different colours. So a multicoloured piece, but we're going to get a little bit more unusual than things that I've done before. Okay, so now what I want to also tell you is you probably can't see the gap to the floor underneath. Well, that's fine, because I've actually got some canvas underneath, and this is to help me figure out where my lines are going to go. So you've got to stay tuned in. Definitely got to stay tuned in, because when it's finished, I'm going to pull these away, and you'll see what it's going to look like, okay? So don't go anywhere. The last thing I'm going to tell you, just before we open the first tin of paint, so excited, can't wait to get going, is these 2 canvas pieces at the end. Now, I'll be honest with you, as we just have a quick look at that, you might be wondering, hello, I can count 5 canvases here. Well, this is a triptych, it's a set of 3, but we use these to mark out where the usable area for the cameras are. But I've got to be honest, let's see how we go. We may end up cheating and using those as well. I can't guarantee you. But that's how controversial we get. That's what we might do. Okay, got it? Good, let's go. Right, okay guys, right, so I'm going to go over to the table here, and we're going to start with something beautiful and warm and happy and vibrant, and for all the lovers of orange, and I got to tell you, my favourite colour, 80s is lilac, but this is mine. Oh, Simon Post joined us. Hi Simon, how you doing? Bucky, hi bro, seems like no more. Oh, thank you, that's very kind of you. Right, okay, so let's get some orange on. I've got a couple of small additives just to pop in. Okay, one of which I can't tell you what it is, because that's me, and the other one I can, so we're going to drop a little dash of thinners in. Okay, if you're ready, buddy, could you pop us onto chest cam for a moment? Ah, right, so I've just been told in my ear, where's Rob Jones? Ah, so so Rob Jones has joined us, and he was here early on today. Came for a visit around about 2 p.m. and came to have a look at the art here. What a great guy. We had such a nice time meeting you. And I said that if he could meet and join us for the live stream this evening, then we'd give him a shout out. So it's great to have you here, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. And just moved into a really nice apartment. And hopefully we're going to be working together. Fill his life with a little bit of colour. Okay, brilliant. So, just as I put on the first thing, I'm just going to mix the yellow. So Zane Taylor, so hi Zane. Zane is in New Zealand, and Zane is asking why the long canvas in the centre. Well, Amy and I were discussing this earlier, Zane, and we just thought, well, why not? Let's just do a slightly bigger one in the middle. Let's just see what happens. It was Ada's idea, so let's just go for it and see what happens. There's no specific reason, Zane, why that should be. We just felt like it. Okay, right, so if we can go back to overhead for a second, buddy. Fantastic, so here we go. I'm going to pop on some early colours here. Now, here's what's interesting. Because I want to try and move this gently upwards, one of the things I know is quite difficult with triptychs, especially if you want to make them a themed set. What I mean by that is taking what you put on one and moving it across into the others. I have to try and take into account the fact that these are going to have to be stretched around a frame, so I'm going to lose an amount around each side. So I'm really trying to legislate for that and try and keep the patterns going and the forms without losing too much around the edges. Okay, so for now, okay, we're just going to pop little signs of paint on here. I don't want too much because I want everything to rise from the central one, okay? So actually, I think I'm going to put the tiniest amount of orange on there. Now, unusually, for those of you that have watched this before, you'll know that my my preferred weapon of choice, are we still on the overhead, are we, dude? Yeah, is this, look, my wonderful window squeegee with various attachments and sizes. But no, we are not going to use those this evening. Goodness me, Ed, no we're not. Oh, Katie Hicks has joined us. Hello. Right, no, instead we are going to use, ta-da, look at this unusual thing, I hear you gasp. What is that, Ed? You don't normally use these old-fashioned things. What are you presenting us with, you crazy person? Right, okay, so, yes, in fact, I'll tell you what, and this is exactly how I paint. When I'm working with the brush, I'm going to get on the old hands and knees. Look, I'm quite old now. I'm going to just bear with my aching joints, many years of martial arts, and we're going to start some gentle blending. Now, I've got all of these things. I've really got to be so careful. Oh, it's my microphone breaking up. Let's see if I can stand up where it's a bit. See, we're already having some technical challenges. It might just be where it's tucked in my pocket, that's all. So you can see on the overhead shot now, I'm just going to get some early blends in. Now, as I move this around a lot, it's going to start drying, and this is normally what happens when you use a brush. Because I'm actually I'm using this coating layer in a more even and spread out format. So what it tends to do, it's already starting to stick, it tends, being a very even coat, to dry very evenly. Right, let's move away, let's do it the other way. Right, okay, hopefully you can still hear me, so that's fine. So now, hopefully you can see on the camera, I've got my one orange line here. Now this is only going to feature very, very tiny when this is stretched, because most of this is going to go around the frame, which is exactly what I want. So now I'm going to pick my orange line and work up to that. So this is all about where do I want my blend lines to be. Okay, now we're going to have a look at some of your chat, some of your comments as we move on. So Ian says, The brush? Did I get lost in the wrong aisle and buy the wrong thing? I know, it's a shock, isn't it, Ian? An absolute shock, it really is. But no, that's what we're doing tonight. We're going with the brushes. Yeah, so the reader says I should adjust the paintbrush to a stick. Yeah, we've definitely done that before. Okay, right. So already, look, I've lost a lot of the sort of golden yellow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this, my loaded brush with orange, and I'm going to bring this in and introduce this at the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to gradually blend that into the yellow. Oh, this is awesome. I'm loving it already. There we go, into the yellow. That's fine. Remember, this is just kind of like my background on my base, and I'm going to start now bringing this at a slight angle. Now I'm going to have to do the lines in between, of course, because I need to figure out how this is going to flow as if it was one piece. All right, so we'll start featuring some of the yellow, and let's bring it this way, and let's just link them together and see how we get on. Now the last time I did a triptych, I've got to be honest with you, was probably 2010. It might have even been sort of earlier than that, and it happened to be one on an absolutely gigantic scale. I wonder actually if anybody can pull that up on the screen for you to have a look at. If you go to, I think it's under the Art Projects tab, but it should be under Commissions Art Projects. We're going to see if we can pull that up on the website for you guys, so you can have a look. And then it should be on that page with the Pollock and everything. If not, it might just be Commissions on its own page. Then, buddy, sorry. Right, so Aidan's going to have a look for that, and he's going to show you that on the screen. Just while I do these early blends, just try and give ourselves a little bit of a basis on which to work. Okay, and then we're going to start and introduce the other colours. As long as we can link all this in between, I think we should be in business. And I want to introduce maybe another colour into this as well, especially before it dries too much. So I'm going to start my rises now. There we go, look. Let's get those rising through. Some of this I'm going to cover up anyway. Alright, but let's just get that going through. Have you found it yet, dude? Right, okay, come out of that and just go to the Commissions tab. Yeah. Okay, large commission example, there we go. Okay. You must forgive me, guys, I've got 600 odd pages on my website. Oh, so we've got a black screen, have we? Oh dear, well that's not working well, isn't it? Oh well. We'll have to figure that out another day then, guys. Don't worry about that. Right, so I'm just doing my blends in between now before we get onto the new colours. Just make sure that's pretty reasonable. Right then, okay, not too bad, not too shabby so far. Right, I'm going to keep that brush out. Right, let's move that canvas up, give it a good kick in. There we go. Right, now I'm going to get the red out next. And we're going to get some red into the corner. And I also want a little red flash on the top edge of what I've just done. So if I can only find the red, which would be a really big help, wouldn't it? Ah, there we go. Happy days. Right, let's get the red open. You can see on the chest cam there. Nice, that's looking good. It probably does look a bit orange though, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to grab ourselves another brush. Now we're going to be using a series of other techniques as well this evening. But for now, our brush of choice, our tool of choice is the red. Right, so I'm feeling that we only need to get red featured somewhere here, look, so I'm going to stipple myself a little bit of red in, just down at the bottom here. Now much of this is going to get covered up, but I just want to offer a little soups on, a little suggestion of something else, a little bit of heat, a little bit of warmth. Happy days. I might even get my fingers in a minute and mush that around a bit. So we're just going to give that a gentle blending. Now because I've still got the paint which is quite liquid, I'm still able to work this in, even though, like I said earlier, we're spreading this out, so of course it's more even in terms of its drying. Okay, down I've got to brush the hair. First, me with hair. Oh. Okay, right, so we just dabbed a little drop of red in there. It's just to give us a little bit of heat. And there's one other tiny thing I want to do at the bottom, but I'm not going to do that just yet. So this is all about subtlety of colour. And working from the bottom upwards, this is really nice. Looking great. Right, now we are going to start and feature some of the other pretty cool colours. Now, let me tell you, oh yes, we're going to be bringing in the purples and some of the lime greens and maybe a dash of Swarez blue. Oh yes, can't wait for that. I don't know if we're going to venture into the golds this evening, guys, but anyway, shall we get the next colours on? I think we perhaps should now. We're still looking good on the gloves department. Oh, Mandy Nicholson, Alex Archer, good evening. Hi guys, Katie and Brenda is watching us. Who's watching us on the big screen there, buddy? Katie Herring's watching on a big flat screen. Awesome! I can bet it looks pretty big on the big screen. There we go. Do I look big now? Am I filling up your living room? Look into my eyes. Okay, right, enough of that. It's bad enough and scary enough on its own. Right, the shoelaces undone. Disaster! Right, let's get that done. Let's get some fresh gloves on. Right, can anybody guess what colour I am going to be using next? Now, this should be interesting because someone's bound to get it right. Okay, right, here we go. Remember that if you're enjoying this, guys, please do give us a thumbs up. Those likes are really important. If you're watching on Facebook, choose your icon, give us some smiley faces and some thumbs ups. That would be awesome. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's go in. And we are going in, guys, with purple. Oh yes, let's do this. Right, let's get the lid off. Now this is where we really start to mix things up a little bit. So now I'm going to get a little drop of this into a cup. And we're going to get this poured on. So we're going to do it slightly differently this time. Wow, Richard Wills, you're watching on a projector and I'm currently... Am I really 10 feet by 4 feet? Right, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I would love to see a picture of that. Oh my goodness me. I think if I saw my picture that big, I'd probably just have a massive freak out or something like that. I'd be like, no, turn it off. Okay, here we go. Right, so we're going to get the purple in now. And again, this is where we start now to bring it from one corner to the other, okay? But it's when we get here, we're really going to mess things up a little bit, right? Because we're going to come in from an alternative angle. All right, but for now, just for now, we're going to bring the purple into. Here we go, guys. All right, we're going to go all the way across it along the canvas. All right, let's get that line. This is going to define the centre of the painting for me. Happy days. I only want a soup sun. Yeah, don't need much. That's a technical term, by the way. A soup sun. Right, that's looking okay. What have I got in the pots? Oh, Katie, that's very, very kind of you. Big in more ways than I can imagine. Thank you. That's most kind of you. Right, okay.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Oh, there you go. Well, excuse me, princess. Yes. Oh, don't make the head grow any bigger than it is, for goodness sake, please. Okay, fantastic. So with this, we're still keeping with the very much with the warm theme now. So what I'm going to do very quickly, now we've got this lovely purple line. What I want to do in just one place here, and you can see Adi zooming in, all right, is bring from here a little sort of drizzle, a peter out of this gorgeous kind of maroony kind of pink. We've talked about that before. It's got notes of all kinds of things in it. And I now need to grab another brush, and I'm just going to grab a smaller one, and I'm going to give this a tiny little spray. Wherever my spray's gone. Well, I had it here a minute ago. Maybe I won't give it a spray then. Oh yes, there it is. Everything gets covered in random paint, so of course you can't see very much of what's going on. Okay, right, so we're just going to give this a little zhuzhing around. I'll try not to lose my signal. Okay, so again, we're just gently building this in. It's not anything more, it's just literally an underpinning because we're going to be covering this up. So I'm going to try and keep my lines going here, that's fine. Just need to get some paint on. That's all it is, that's all we're doing at the moment, because you watch what happens. Honestly, I've got it all planned out in my head, exactly what we're doing. So if I need to straighten that up a little bit. The other good thing about having the canvas in between is that if the canvas does move, either the ones I'm painting on moves, I'll get a white line and I'll be able to straighten things back up again. So it's an interesting little technique. I think it's just going to help me a little bit in lining everything up. Right, give that a spray of thinners. Okay, fantastico. Now, next colour we're going to go for is some white, because I know, and yet another brush, what am I like? So I want the white to go down here. Okay, I want a little soupçon going across here. Okay, then this is the last of the horizontal lines. Okay, so I'm now going to give this another spray. This is just to keep it liquid because the paint's rather thick at the moment. Okay, and although I'm going to be probably going over this, look, we're about to succumb to the scraper. Yes. So
Yay!
let's get this spread out a little bit, right? So we're going to go very loosely into here. Okay, so you can see on the old camera shot now, you can focus on whichever one you want to look at. I love that shot where all the cameras are on. And I'm doing a very loose kind of feathering. Here we go, just between the lot, because I just want to try and sort of delineate this edge a little bit. Now, see, oh look, see, it's gone, move it quick. There we go. Now, you may, or well, I hope you'll be able to see anyway. Look what happens when we introduce the white. Beautiful things happen with the white. Alright, we're starting to get lilac now. We're starting to get apricot. Beautiful. So we're now starting just with that white to pull out some of the other tones by reducing some of the darker ones down a bit, alright? So we're just going to feather that in around the edge. Okay, beautiful. Right, who's up for a bit of lime green? I know I am. Let's get the lime green out.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
Right, okay, so I'm going just back in with the brush because I just want to feather that out just a little bit. And then we're going to start and go a little bit crazy here, folks. Right, so we're playing it safe. This is very safe for me, this is. We don't do safe. When do we ever do safe here? Alright, so let's get this done. Okay, fabulous. Right, okay, let's get the lime green out. And we're going to go lime green and blue next, guys. And I did promise you, top left-hand corner, we were going to start shooting from another direction. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. You watch what happens now, right? Are you ready? Okay. So this is where I'm now going to start and define some of the incoming shapes. So we're going to come in, we're going to fire in like two giant torpedoes playing some giant random video game. Right, so we've got a focus camera. Everything okay, mate? Can I pour? Yep. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a couple of things here, guys. I'm going to do an outline of the basic form of the shape that I'm going to make. I'm going to stick black in the middle of it. Oh wow, what are these colours, Ed? You're hurting our eyes. Don't worry. So Funny Fox asks, is there a theme? No, it's not destined to be anything in particular. I suppose landscapish wise, yes, there is that kind of element to it. But ultimately, no. You know, if you can make something out of it, our brains are wonderful things. They really are. It's always trying to make sense of the world around us, and for that reason, it's always trying to figure out what on earth is going on. But it doesn't always have to be that way. Right, we're going in with the black. This should be interesting, and you'll be absolutely shocked when some of these other things go on it. To think, oh, well, what that did look like such and such, and now it looks like something else. But that's just the way our brains work. But yeah, great question. Thank you for that. Right then, okay, so we're going to get some black on. Let's have a little go with that. So I've got to be quite careful here. Okay, not a huge amount. And I'm going to attack this again with shock horror. Another brush. I know, terrible, isn't it? I think that's my entire brush quota for the year. I've just used up in 20 minutes. Right, so we'll probably only use a couple more. We're going to have a little look on oh, Camilla's here, Trina. He is watching, and Alex says hi, Ed. Hello. We'll have a little look over on YouTube in a minute. Let's just get some more. We've got to get some more paint on, guys. I've got sorry, YouTube. Yeah, I was just reading off Facebook. Right, okay, let's get this mixed round. So, I'm going to define my green line here. And then let's get this black worked in. So we're really going to start and mess about with what's going on. But what's going to be such a cool thing as we get towards the end is to then separate them so you can see what it's going to look like as a set of three. So yeah, it's a necessary evil to put that piece of canvas in between. Okay, so I'm trying to keep them together so they don't move too much. Okay, so let's just get rough kinds of blends pulled in. Ah, Daisy's joined us. Good evening, how are you? Okay, fantastic. Right, so we're just going to leave that as it is for a moment. So I've got one bit in there. Don't panic guys, honestly. There is some spectacular stuff still to come, but we have to maintain. We have to just get paint on for now. Okay, fantastic. Right, so we're going to go in with a very, very bold green. In fact, this green is almost bordering. What did I do with my... Ah, there it is. It's almost bordering on the aqua. It's actually a very special green. And it's Piaggio Sculptor Green. So if you know your Italian sculptors, look at that. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we're going to... We're going to come in from the other side now. We're going to start and put some paint in from this side, so hopefully you can see that going in. Right, so this part of the painting now is all about featuring multiple colours. So I'm going to get them on first before I start manoeuvring them around. Now even already, you might be thinking, what is he going to do? Yes, well you just got to wait and see now. Just got to wait and see. Okay, so we're going in with a kind of sky, baby blue, that kind of thing. And if I could just find my paint thing that I've just literally had in my hand 5 seconds ago. My memory's getting terrible. What have I just done with my can opening tool? Oh, there it is. So yes, first, who was that first? First Wench says I'm going for a 1970s colour. Might look like that at the moment, but it won't look like that for very long, I promise you. Oh, the ocean and the Gulf. Nice, thank you, Katie. Right, okay, so that's the blue going in, which is great. We're going to have a slightly darker blue now. So this is our old favourite. We're going for Swarez blue. Let's get a little soup side of that in. And then I want to turn my attention to the top of the long canvas. So let's get some Swarez blue in as well. Now I just want a gentle sort of drizzle. Alright, key thing is I've done, and I'm going to do some from the other side as well. I don't want to get too much of this in. There we go. Because I've also got a stack load of white space to fill, so we're going to do that. Okay, right. We're also going in with the gold. Happy days. We're getting the gold. There we go, right, so we've got him with the gold. So let's get the gold sorted out, and I've just put the green lid on the gold can. Chi equals messed up with. Okay, let's put that back on the shelf so I can ignore it, which is fine. Right, brilliant. There's just 2 other colours I need to get on before I start to blend this all together. So let's pop these on. Okay, and I also want to feature a little drop more red as well. Okay, this is great. So I want to sort of bring in some more of this aqua around here. So I'm keeping in with these kind of like skadooshes from the top of corners going into the centre. And really, the entire crescendo, whole point of this guy. Are we on overhead, are we? Okay, that's fine. So really, all I want to do, I'm trying to push everything into the centre here. So this is all about the centre. So I've set my base level, or my horizon point, and I'm going to push all this gorgeous excitement into the centre. So that's the basic principle. So we'll see whether I manage to pull it off or not, won't we? Right, okay, let's give that another spray. Okay, so we've got a lot of canvas to fill here. Nice, happy with that. Good, good, good. Right, where's my red? Yes, yes, yes. That's what we want. Okay, so these are my red skies. Look, I'm going to be doing a little bit of blending there. Now, so Funny Fox is asking there, do I paint triptychs often? Never. Absolutely never. I don't really know why. I really don't know why. There's something about one giant expanse of canvas that just gets me every time. I can't help but love doing that. It's just one of the things I love doing. But you know, we're always looking for new things to do. You know, no matter how much you practice or have a go at things, sometimes you just gotta have a go. So I think the important thing for tonight is we are just having a go. I've got a plan in my head. Let's see how far we get into it before it all comes together. All right. So I'm also, unusually for me, going to dig in with some green. Now I'm not really a big green fan, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to have a little area of green. And the last thing I want, I know I said I'll just put 2 more colours on, but you know what I'm like once I get going. So I'm going to crack open the white because I need to pop a little soupçon of white in. Okay, so let me just make sure I get my right one. And then we're gonna give this a spray, and then we're gonna bring it all together, guys. So the important thing is I get all the paint on that I want to get on. Now this is where I've got to be very, very careful. So I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring some white over the top because I'm gonna have a little bit of a sky come horizon point here, and then I want to get a little bit of drop, or rather a lot of drop there, and I need to get it a little bit in here. I don't want to get too much on as he pours a load on. Let's get some up here. Okay, fantastic. So 2 tools, maybe 3, going to be used now. Okay, I've got to be careful of my gloves. In fact, no, let's change the gloves. Okay, let's just get that off. Yeah, I can't get the gloves off. Get the gloves off, there we go. Right, I'll put my fresh gloves on and let's say some hellos, shall we? Who else have we got? So Angela Smith says, looking like a spaceship crashing. On Facebook, fantastic. Ingrid Horner, hi, I've been so inspired getting over coronavirus. This is putting me in the mood to start creating. That's fantastic news, Ingrid, nice. Yeah, so Age's gonna, you can never have too many colours. Age's gonna try again on the screen to try and get the web page up about the other triptychs that we've done. So let's see if he is able to do it. No, still a blank screen. Oh, very odd. So he's just going to figure it out. Doesn't know why. Okay, not to worry, guys. Not to worry. We'll figure that out for next week. Right. Are we all braced and ready for action? I think so. Right, one more spray of thinners. Oh, he's got it. Has he got it? He's only gone and got it. Right, give yourself a round of applause if you can find the button. Now we've got a slight black screen, so don't worry if you're seeing the black screen as I am doing it. Yeah, okay, large art commissions. Yeah. We're just doing it now, hopefully. Oh, there you go, look. There you go. On the screen, happy day. So yes, Funny Fox, thank you for asking the question. That's the other triptych, which you might like to know, has featured on an Amazon Prime show in the US, which is all rather nice, isn't it? And that was called The Feed. Sadly, I don't think we can get it over here, but if any of you have seen The Feed over in the US, please do let us know. And we'd like to know that that painting features on it. Okay, can you see what we're doing here? So I had to return back to the scraper. So that's what we're doing now, the squeegee I should say. Right, so let's start and pull some shapes out, because then we're also going to start looking at what we're doing with brushes as well. So I'm going to bring this over now. Look, here we go. We're starting to kind of meld this into one kind of shape. Okay, let's see how we get on. Let's get that over there. Okay, superb. Let's bring that over there. Oh man, there's a ton of paint on here. I can't wait to attack that with the brush. Nice. Okay, let's get that towards the edges. I can tidy that up in a minute. Right, let's get moving. We've got to keep going here. Let's not mess it up though. Okay, let's bring that all the way down to here. Oh, and he's disappeared in my ear. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe his battery's gone. Right, I'll just keep talking then until he changes his batteries. Ah, I've got him now, yes. Battery gone, I was just saying, that battery's gone. Okay, fantastic. Right, so let's get that sort of spread out. We've got a nice shape here. So here we go, this is all about shape defining now. There we go. Let's get our swoops. Ah, nice. Okay, now we're starting to move, guys. Now we're starting to move. This is what I wanted to do. Look, sometimes you have to go through that pain barrier of just getting stuff on and sorting it all out before you can really start and have the fun. So you can see what we're doing up here. We've got this really nice deep red going here. I'm going to be adding a little bit of orange into that in a little bit. We've got real excitement and drama going off here with this giant sort of crashing meteorite going off over there and throwing itself down below. Beautiful, that. Right, so big question is, we need to be doing the same kind of thing over here. So I'm just trying to decide now which angle to attack this from. Now I don't want to lose any of that, so here we go on the all camera shot now. That's it, that's the money shot. So let's see what we can do now. Lovely. Let's get this moving out. Nice. Yeah, feeling that. We're definitely going to be having a little bit more darkness here and there because I need to add a little bit of gravity to the piece, so I think we'll be sorting that out before too long. And that's beautiful. Right, this is good. So I've got plenty of room to start and introduce some of my other colours now, which is what I wanted to do. Just before I do that though, let's just get the let's just get this red sorted out. Let's get that featured somewhere else. Let's get some magnificence in our pseudo sky over here. Look. Yes, let's get all that going up. There we go. There's our sky is on fire. Nice. Okay. Oh, Katie, that's very, very kind of you to say. Well, everyone is welcome. You know, guys, if you are heading this way, if you're overseas, and you ever fancy that, you know, doing it, if you visit the UK, all you got to do is send me a mail, get in touch, drop me a line, you know where to find me. That's all you've got to do, guys. And AD and myself would be so over the moon and absolutely delighted to welcome you here. We really, really would. You guys make it very special for us every single week. Oh, Funny Fox has just donated £4. Thank you, Funny Fox.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Brilliant. We just put some new animations on the screen. Hopefully you've just seen that. We were like, oh, I wonder if anyone's going to donate anything. Oh, God, yeah, that's great. Thank you very much for that. Awesome. Right, we hope you're enjoying that too. Okay, great. So, who's giving it? Do we know who's giving it? No, we can't tell who's giving us a thumbs down, can we? Why would you give a thumbs down? If you don't like it, just go somewhere else. Don't worry about it. You know, we're sweating the small stuff for everybody's entertainment, but if you don't like it, well, what a shame. What a shame somebody's had to do that. I don't know. Never mind, eh? Never mind, can't win them all.
Hey ho, can't win them all. Oh well, one thumbs down.
Right, okay, so, having got over the bitter disappointment of a thumbs down... Thanks, mate. So, yeah, so what we're going to do now, okay, now we've got over all that. I'm just tapping in with the fingers now, just these little bits, these little points where I just haven't got any paint. Now, the important thing is here is I don't want to go back over it with the squeegee, because I'm going to lose all the nice shapes, but this is just, I mean, most of this is going to disappear. You won't notice my fingers. Just having to zoom in there, but I just want to make sure all the canvas is covered, which is perfectio. Okay, so that's nice, that's okay. So we've just popped our purple on. Alright, so I want to redefine this purple down here, and then I'm going to introduce a drop of silver. Is anyone up for a drop of silver? I'm sure we are, aren't we? Okay, I think a drop of silver is going to be proper nice. Excuse my bottom in the air, won't you? Let's just get this, now I'm using, what camera are we on, buddy? So I'm over, good. So you can see now I'm literally using just using the fingers here. Just give me a second just to get this in. Oh! Stood on it. Don't want to do that too often, do we? I just need to... Just give us a second, guys. Oh, crucial bit. I've got to bring this purple into this side. We're going to bring some silver in a minute. Let's just get this bad boy sort of switched on, dialed up to 9, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, hang on, I know, because we've got to thank somebody very quickly. Oh, come on, Ed, just do it. Come on.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Whew. Well, who's that? Was that Katie, was it? So Katie has donated $9. Thank you. Oh, he's doing the wrong one.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. Any excuse to have a little dance. Right, okay. Anyway, meanwhile, back on planet Earth. Okay, so, let's just zoom out, sort these few bits out here. Okay, so let's just have a recap what we've done. I popped some more purple in and did a bit of a finger paint jobby. Yeah, loving that. Okay, this is looking really nice. We've exploded everything out that way, which is great. Happy days. I want to introduce Drove Art's got to go. Not to worry, thank you for doing this. Okay, so I just need to feature somewhere a little drop of orange. So I'm going to pop a small little soup ton of orange in, if I could just find the can. Guys, this is so nice. 10 years since we've done a triptych and it's going very well. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to have a little drop, just for balance's sake, of the orange in the top. And I'm going to slightly mix this and sort of dabble it in, or dribble it in with the paintbrush. And then I've got to put a few soups onto silver and a few outlines of black, and then we're going to see just how cool this looks when we take away the bits from underneath. OMG, I'm not even kidding you. Right then, what did I just do? Yes, so, brush, fabulous. I nearly forgot what I was going to do then. I was so excited. So, let's give ourselves a little stipple. You can probably see this on the corner cam. Now, when this goes around the frame, you're not really going to see it terribly well, but that's the whole point. You're not supposed to. And then we're going to do the same up here. A little bit of a stipple. Yeah, you're not worried about brush marks at all, because that's the whole point. So this is our top sort of sky kind of, you know, dramatic. Ooh, yeah, check that out going on. Let's give that a few little wisps. Yeah, happy days. Nice. Okay, so this is really coming out very well. Yes, look at that giant meteorite crashing through the skies. Very dramatic. Nice. We've got the piercing red coming from one side, and we've got all this majestic kind of aqua and gold coming from there. And then we've got the serenity of what's going on down below. Wowzers. Loving that already. Let me have a quick look on the laptop. Right, Camilla, I would love to come and see. My daughter's doing studies in England. If I can get from Norway, I'll come see you. Fantastic. You've got to come over, have a look. Thumbs up from Trina Clark. Just having a look there on the overhead cam. Things going pretty well. Okay. So, the selling on it would be epic. So, have you had your morning run today? You know what it is, living tropical feel, yes? Special sauce. Right. Let's change my... What are we thinking about the special sauce now? Yes. Well, there's something there, isn't there? Do we now go for it with some special sauce? I'm going to consult with my colleague. In fact, we can do it on air, can't we? Yeah, pop your microphone on, dude. Right.
Well.
So do we go? Yeah. Do we go special sauce, mate, or do we go with one of our special single solutions? What do you think?
I don't know. It's you can see it better than I can.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Let's have a little vote, guys. What do you think we do? Should we do a random?
Doing it. Come on.
Shall we do a random chemical that I've never used before? How about that? What do you think to that? Right, okay, stop everything. I'm telling you, I can't show you what... I was going to say I can't... Which camera are we on? But if we're on corner. I would say I can't show you what this is, but even if I did, I don't think you'd be able to pronounce it, because there's far too many consonants in it. Begins with a D, but I'm very tempted, it's quite thick as well, just to pour this on and see what happens. What do we think? This is the one chemical we've never ever used. I don't know why I was going to smell it. I've got a breathing mask on. That was it. Right, random, go for it.
I'd like to see you try and smell that through the mask.
No, I didn't say I'd like to see you try and smell it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we said it like that. That's fair enough. So, right, okay, what do you reckon? Special sauce, random. Well, I don't know, actually. I love your art, colours and shapes, deep in my heart. Thank you, Kevin, that's very nice. Yes, something new, says Katerina, over on Facebook. I think we've just got to go for it, haven't we? We'll go for it. Shall I sprinkle some of this on there, guys? Shall I just have a look? I'm going to do it on this blue. There you go. Let's see what it does. It probably won't do anything. Right, okay. Here we go. Have we lost something? What have we lost overhead, have we? Oh, chest cam. Still got chest cam. Oh, something overhead. We're just going to check the cameras, guys. Just give us a second. Oh no, we've lost the overhead camera. Jumped on. No. Oh, the blue light's on, so that's a bonus. Right. Okay, here we go. Right, let's just do it and see what happens. So we're going to go through the blue. Oh, cameras have all gone funny. Move around on overhead. Right, overhead's gone. Oh no, we've lost everything. Right, I'm going to stop for a second. Right. We're just going to reset the cameras, guys. Sorry about this. Suddenly, two cameras have just frozen and I have no idea why. Right in the middle, and this is not planned, I promise you, right in the middle of doing this. So I'm just going to run through a reset procedure. So if the screen just goes blank or I stop moving, I'll keep talking through it, alright? And I'll keep us going. Right, so he's going to start the reset. I'm just going to carry on because I've got absolutely no idea what on earth is going to happen here. So we are really, really in completely dodgy territory here. Right, so he's got PTZ going with that, which is great. Well done, mate. Right, that's the mega fix solution done. Now he's just going to try and resurrect the overhead cam. Okay, overhead Ian says it's fine. Okay, overhead, thank you, Katrina. Oh, okay, it's not. It is now. Excellent. Right, okay. So, what I'm going to do in the interim, I'm going to pop a little bit of something on here, which I can't tell you what it is. Again, it's another unpronounceable name, but this is a pretty cool thing. I've done this on a couple of commissions recently. And it adds a cratering kind of dispersant quality to the paint, because I just want to kind of mess this up a bit, just a little bit, especially where we've got the blend down here. Now, how are we doing on all cameras, guys? Can we do a cycle through? Alright, corner cams, okay, good. Overhead, yes, marvellous, well done. PTZ, yo, what's up? Chest cam, thumbs in the air. The guy's magnificent, give yourself a round of applause. Oh, yeah, awesome. Marvellous, well done, Squire. Right, so here I am now. I'm not doing special sauce. Well, where I am technically doing special sauce. But let me tell you guys, I'm doing something slightly different. I've broken it down into its component forms, so you don't feature the special sauce absolutely everywhere, only in certain places. Alright, so this is just where I think I need to do a few little things, just add a little bit of drama in there. So we've got one drop of paint to go back on, and I'm going to do this in a very controlled way with my little drizzle stick. Alright, so not too much thinners on this. No, don't want to mess it up tonight. Let's get some lightning bolts on there, shall we? Actually no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my Magina. No, this I can't summon. I've got time for copyright. Right, I'm going to use one final brush. Woo! Almost there. And then I'm going to pull the canvas out. You're going to see exactly what this looks like. So 5 more minutes, I reckon. Right, here we go. Just need to get a few soupçons of black on. So we're going to thunder these in from the sky. Nice. Just some lines. They're going to help just break some of these colours up. Most of these are going to disappear. Yeah, we really want to accentuate what's going on here. There we go, that's nice. Let's get another one. There we go, that way, and maybe one up there. Oh yes, what a different night this has been. Okay, a little bit there, these are going to probably sort themselves out, most of, like I say, disappear. Let's get one, there we go, through the centre, and go that way. Beautiful, woo! I think we've cracked it. Wow, whew, I think I've lost the stone when doing this. Right, where's my lid gone? Oh no, where's my lid gone? Right, let's get the lid back on. Okay, right, so just before we pull the canvas away, which camera do you want me on, buddy? Monocam. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed what you've watched here this evening, remember to give us, what are we going to give us? Let's give us a thumbs up, okay? Hit that thumbs up button, alright? Really important. Shows that you've liked it, enjoyed. Well, it's been a very, very different night and a very interesting one here, so yeah, remember to give us a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't done so already, give us a subscribe. Okay, mega important if you're watching on YouTube. And don't forget to check out our Patreon account, patreon.com/SwarezArt. Lots of perks, lots of benefits, exclusive things coming through, discounts on all the merchandise. Boom, you can't go wrong. Go check it out, guys. Right. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to give us a little bit of a zoom in now. There's just one last drop of white. Gosh, you could literally carry on all night with it, adding things to this, couldn't you? It's terrible. You've got to know when to stop. Such a difficult thing knowing when to stop. You never know when to stop. Right, I just want a little drop of white in there because I can just see one or two areas forming that I just want to change. So I'm going to change those right now. We're going in with the wooden spoon because I just don't care. It's almost two wooden spoons because they're stuck together. So that's great. I just want to go in with a couple of lines this way. And I'm going to accentuate the giant green asteroid coming out of the sky. And we're going to go for one in there. Nice, and we're going to go some lightning bolts there, and one out of the other side. Beautiful. Now those will start to disappear now as it reacts with the chemicals that I put on. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. So are we ready? I'm going to try and pull the canvas out from underneath so we can actually see what it looks like as threes. I think I'm going to have to pull them off and put them back together again, mate. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that, so yeah. So let's see what happens now, alright? Okay, my knees are going to be absolutely covered in paint. Oh, lovely. Maybe I should do something with these. Look. There we go. Look. Yes, let's stick those. Let's stick those somewhere. Let's stick that over there. So the first one we can pull back together again. Look. Let's do that. Oh my word, very, very loaded full of paint. Okay, so hopefully we'll start to see this coming together a little bit. A bit more. There. Okay, fabulous. Let's do the same on the other side, so I need to get this one out of the way. What a multicoloured awesomeness going on, look at that. I'm loving it already. We didn't get a chance to do all five, but that's probably a good thing. Imagine what this would be like over five. Okay. Right, so let's take that bit out of the way. Right, fantastic. I'll make a nice tie for somebody. And let's move it over. And let's straighten it up. See how close I can get that to. Right. Just need to take this top left out just a little bit. Okay. Woo! Right, let me have a little look on the overhead. Okay, that's better. Oh, so what have we got? So, everybody liking it over on Facebook, thank you very much. White Line's awesome from 2 in Essence, fab as always, thank you Katie. Cue intense music for me and Holmes, yes, absolutely. And what have we got? We'll make a cool face mask, says Funny Fox. Thank you very much. Remember, face masks are available, guys. I'll pop a link in for you. I was thinking the same thing. And Artfish42 loves the connecting pieces underneath. They are literally like their own pieces of art, aren't they? Fantastic. Okay, right, so we'll We're just going to pop the merch store up on the screen for you, for those of you who may not remember or know. But oh wow, I mean, look what we have done. Wow. Okay, so we'll just, while you've got a little look on the screen now, we'll have a final look at what we've done, and we'll do that probably. Let's go to chest cam there, buddy, and let's have a look at some of the. Right, so can you see some of that gold really starting to pop? Let's move ourselves around. We've got selling occurring, we've got some really delicious blends, we've got colours merging with other colours, and then we've got this warmth of this solitary orange and red blend down at the bottom. Fabulous. So there we go, guys. That is us with our multicoloured triptych. Happy days. I've enjoyed it. I've gone through 3 or 4 sets of gloves. We hope you have too. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. And guess what? We're going to be doing this all again next week. So whether you're watching us on a phone or a 10x8 projector screen, thank you Richard, or even a flat screen television, we hope that you will join us again next week. Have we decided what we're doing between you and me? I'm picking up some round canvases in the next few days, especially made for us. So we could, not sure, could be doing some circles. Haven't done those for a while, have we? Got some very, very special things lined up with that. And I've got to be honest with you, can we just look on chest cam, buddy? Right, can you see this? Brand new paints. I've had them now about 2 weeks. We have got the most amazing colours, brand new supply, brand new tins, brand new canvases. Oh wow, this is simply cannot wait for next week. So again, as you know with us guys, we're always looking for the next big thing. So make sure you tune in next week at 7:30 UK time on Wednesday. Do you know what? We just can't wait to see you. Thanks to all of you and all your fabulous comments. Thank you to Funny Fox and to Katie for their generous donations. That's really kind of you. And for everyone who's stayed the course on Facebook, you guys, everybody, you're the best and we couldn't do it without you. Katie, anything you want to say to the ladies and gents before we go?
Just to say thanks once again for tuning in, and we do appreciate your likes and your comments and everything else like that. Please keep them coming each week. We do enjoy you getting involved with us and picking colours and telling us what it looks like. You know, this is the great thing about it. The more the minds that look at it, the better. Thanks ever so much.
And on such a positive bombshell, I think that's about it for this evening. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We look forward to seeing you next week, and wherever you are, whoever you're with, or whatever you're doing, please stay safe and come back see us in a week's time. From Swarez HQ, from Adi and myself, we're out of here, guys. Have a great evening, and we thank you.